kind of nutrition now you recommend for this adolescent age with children having PCOS or PCOD or this puberty at the time of
We don't get into technicalities. If we keep it very simple for parents and for children to understand, food generally is a way in which you nourish your body. If you could do these 4 or 5 things, you've taken care of your nourishment largely. The first thing is that try and eat your or cook your own food. That's what people are talking about, and parents will have to get into a place where they are cooking or they are engaging their children with the cooking process and mostly making meals at home, because that's the first way to avoid all the nonsense that comes the minute you order from a store or you open a packet. So that's one. Second is that, finding things for children to eat. They'll obviously get hungry. Yes, children gain height a lot, so they sometimes get very hungry. So you have to keep some ready, healthy snacks. You remember our parents, I used to go to hostel when I was doing my, medicine. And I remember my mom would pack a jar of laddus and a jar, something else and, something to munch on. So you don't have to buy chips all the time to eat. So it's important that you cut down on food that is coming from industry. Every form of industrial food that is made in a plant, whether it is a breakfast cereal or a fruit juice or a chips or a haldirams or anything processed, ketchup and dips and sauces and everything that we are getting now. So try and avoid processed packaged food. A dip can be made at home. Why not make some nice mint and yogurt chutney at home, instead of buying a dip from outside? Why not make guacamole at home? Why not make hummus at home? So there's a lot that can be done. The third thing that so first, as I was requesting, was to cook at home. The second was to avoid food from a box, tin, can, Tetra Pak, anything processed. The third was to keep food ready. Children will get hungry. So you can't get back home at 8 and then wonder up dinner ka kya kare, let's order, because that's your own help. So you have to plan for you. If you're busy through the day, you have to see how you plan your child's dinner and your own dinner. So it's important that we keep food available, because most of the time we end up eating the wrong food because there's no other good food available. And then the other thing was, of course, children will not understand the concepts of micronutrients. So we have to explain. It's not कि biology की class में बता दिया कि vitamin C से scurvy नहीं होता है. We have to make it more real, more personal and more practical, so that we actually understand how important vitamin C is. And in this pandemic, people are being given high dose of vitamin C, knowing the high antioxidant property that vitamin C has, and we just rubbish it off. क्या हुआ, नींबू खाया तो नहीं खाया, orange खाया तो नहीं खाया. So all those things have to be a daily conversation, but in a fun manner, not in a So maybe we should encourage children going to small sessions where such conversations happen. And so it's a longish, drawn out process, but I think we all know what is good food and bad food. The important thing is to eat the good food. We know, but we end up eating the bad food. We all know कि sugar अच्छी नहीं है, pizza अच्छा नहीं है, packaged food अच्छा नहीं है, ordering is not a good idea, but we end up doing that because we've not built our lives in a way that we don't need to do that.
That's a very important point I think you have put across to parents also, that not only parents have to be educated, but also children, that too in a fun manner. Because when they will know and they will understand, they will try to follow. Because when all the instructions are coming from the parents, so the children, take it just like that, that every time parents say something or the other, so they don't really give importance to it.